I should put some text. How does that look? I think it looks okay. Okay. I think we're set up and we're good to go. Okay. Let us do this. Do I want to play on Clausius? No, people recognize Clausius. Let's do my TD account. Oh no, I'm 25k. Crap. Don't do that. This is not my live. This is the test account. I guess I have to play on Clausius then. Crap. I didn't want to play on Clausius. What if I log into a different account? What accounts do I have? Congress 25, Mega Dragon. What is Mega Dragon 1? $2.2Q. A little low rank. What's the password? What account should I do? Advanced. Okay. Let's see, at 1Q. Okay, so let's log out this. I don't want to play on Clausius. People will recognize me on Clausius. Okay. I'll start at 1Q and I'll work my way up. It shouldn't be too difficult to get back to 1 done. Okay. I am white, fixing 1Q. Waiting on them. Just waiting on them. Wonder if they know the game started. Wonder if I should get rid of this show on OGS button. I don't know, maybe people will like it, but I'm trying to be a little bit more independent, so I don't know if I need this or not. Come on. I got a game faster than this opponent is playing. This is funny. Oh, man. My name got cut off, so that's a bug. Please play. I want to play a game. I don't play very often. I'll give them 1 more minute and then I'll cancel the game. It would be nice to play a game. $30 more seconds. Okay, guess we don't get to play this person. Unfortunate. It takes a while to get a game. All right, who's this? 3Q. Cancellation. It's surprisingly difficult to play a game. Same person, they're gonna cancel again, aren't they? Okay, whatever. Let's give them a minute to get a different game, because I'm just gonna get the same person. For now, I want to change my profile picture, actually. What is my dragon? Get a picture of my dragon. Where's my settings? Where's my settings? There it is. Ooh, website. Aha. And then clear icon. Okay. Well, looks like I have to, I thought I could just post a link, but I guess I have to actually download a picture. Dang, there's no way to make this bigger, is there? It's fine. It's fine. We'll just screenshot this. And then we'll click this, go to pictures. Where are my screenshots? Screenshots. There we go. Yeah, a little blurry, but okay. Okay. Profile. Little blurry. But it's whatever. It's fine for now. Okay. Can I play now? Or I'm gonna keep getting rejected. The first 2 games have not worked out. So surprisingly difficult to play a game. Awesome. Glad that the Classy Butch series was able to help you. I'm always happy to hear that my stuff has helped people. All right, we're playing a game. About time. Looks like you're playing a 3Q. Doesn't it be nice to see what is wrong with 3Q, 2Q, and 1Q? What prevents them from being a Dom player? Because they're pretty much a Dom player, right? They're just lacking like 1 or 2 things. Okay. Okay, guess we're doing this. I've only done this like 100 times before. Okay, do I want a 3-3 or approach? Let's approach. And then if they pincer, I'm going to counter pincer. Like that. Because I think this will make them uncomfortable. I think they won't know how to handle this very well. Looks like I even have the ladder too. Oh, no. You don't know the Joseki. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, this poor soul. Okay, do I go here first? Let's go here. Okay, so 3Qs don't know Josekis? Oh dear. It's getting worse. Oh crap. Hi, honey. Think I can. That's a big thing too. Look before you play. Like, don't just play a Hane and not check, right? Look before you play a move. I didn't think about this move. I don't think it changes anything. Oh crap. Okay, there it goes. It lagged for a second. Am I gonna die? Surely not, right? In for a penny. No, that's a cute way to play. I should have read the entire result before I played. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's Segi, right? GG. Okay. Compete this. Okay, now that's a ladder breaker. Is it worth pulling out? Usually it's worth saving your cutting stone. Usually it is. I don't really need to. I've already won the game. I just need to not die, right? Yeah, let's not go down a risky route when I've already won the game. Let's just play a basic move. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do the same thing since it worked out so well last time. He's scared of it now. Okay, do I change it up? I could change up the direction. Or I could just do this. Here, 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 Tari there. Push. Cut Atari. Let's change up the direction. Why not, right? This is simple enough. Probably didn't need to, but that's what I get for not knowing my Josekis. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nope. Now I cut you, and your position's wrecked. Okay. What do I want to do? I actually want to continue what I was learning with the AI, which is how to handle this move. Even if this dies, I'm ahead, right? So I don't need to worry about it. Guess it's not even gonna die. Okay, I'm getting away with everything. Okay, they're after the center. So let's deal with that. Let's throw some Aji in there. Cuts are great for Aji. Okay. I'm not sure if I want this Atari or not. I'm actually not sure. It should be okay. My latency's high. And now I just need to make a living group. So let's play a little bit of Sabagi. Or Light and Loose. Let's see, Cutting Point. There's a Tiger's Mouth. I could do this as well. I could do this as well. Let's do this one. This one seems to have some shape. Shape that is shapy. Push and cut, and then sack the 3 stones. Nor is that overplay. That might be overplay. Make shape again. Thing is, I can even sacrifice this. I have so many points. Gonna cut. Yep, thought so. Yeah, don't lower my liberties. Okay, let's bully this position now. Clamp seems possible. And then here. Yeah. I just need to remember I can sacrifice these. Q14, Q14. Almost. You are correct. You are correct. I'm a little afraid to play this move if I'm gonna sacrifice this. But that might be like, maybe I just shouldn't sacrifice it, honestly. Yeah, at this point, I might not even need to sacrifice. Okay, so now this move should be good. And now let's connect our shape so we don't get cut. And then this should give us access to life. Feels like unnecessary risk for me. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's fine. It should be fine. I do have a cut right here. This will live, but I can cut this off. Looks like I can't save this one. Doesn't matter what I do. Okay. Stretch and Hane here. This feels like really important, but so does this. Okay, so I can make an eye right here whenever I want. I just need a second eye. Mm-hmm. I actually didn't realize that this might have been a killing move. Okay, so let's just sacrifice the 3. Just don't, if you're gonna die, just don't go down that path, right? It's that simple. Just look before you leap. Uh-huh. Pretty solid, pretty solid. If only this was a bulky 5, but it's not. Okay, let's push. What? You just lose the cutting stone if you do that. Okay, there's my eye. Should I go here first? Yeah, let's go here. I'm like a step away from losing this game, aren't I? If I go here, he goes here. I go here, he goes here. It's a co. I go here, he goes here. Double Atari. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, it was unnecessary. I think I took an unnecessary risk here. I tried to play a little bit Sabaki, but I guess I got a little heavy. All right, GG. The name got cut off again, so this could be wider. All right, so that should put me back at 1 done. So basically, the game was like instantly lost from just not knowing a Joseki. That's the first thing. The play was a little passive, but at least they tried to attack the center. That was not too bad. I don't think that was bad. I think it was just they didn't know that Joseki, and then they just never had a chance after. That's probably what the big thing is. What? I'm still 1Q? Come on, I'm 0.0K. Look at that. I'm like 0.01 from 1 Don. Yeah, but the fact that they had to go all in to kill the middle is what made the game so difficult for them, and they had to do that because they died in the bottom left, and they died in the bottom left because they just didn't know basic Joseki. I guess that wasn't a basic Joseki, it's just an old Joseki. So maybe just game experience. Yeah, it was too big. It was game over for sure. But they tried to play it out. The last chance they had was to kill me. And they just didn't do it. Which is usually going to do that because usually it's not possible to kill things so easily. So going all in on that. Yeah. It was just too big. So just make sure you know your Joseki. Right. So I tried to give it a minute so that way I wouldn't get the same person. Well, let's see who I get. I think this is a good time to run the ad, which will turn it off for 30 minutes. So I'm going to run it before the start of the game, so that way it doesn't interrupt the game. Okay, looks like I should have a game. Waiting on it to pop up. Okay, looks like I'm facing another 3Q. Um, yeah, I'll answer in a minute. That way everyone can hear me. Because I do want to answer your question. I just know the ads are going for Twitch at the moment. Okay. Do my basic opening. You can't see the ads? Okay. Well, just in case, I'll give it like 20 more seconds. Because it does say ad break in progress for me. My opponent is thinking so long in the opening. This is Fisher time. Like this. Oh, they left. Okay. Oh, they're back. Cool. Oop. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. To answer the first question, on the Play Online page, you can link your OGS that you're logged into or whatever, or you can do a quick start and Sumego Dragon will create an OGS account for you. This does use OGS as a backend, so we're playing against the same people. It's just trying to give its own experience. So it's a little bit different experience than OGS, but it's playing on OGS. Yeah, so yeah, this is OGS on Sumego Dragon. Okay, and we're just going to do simple Joseki that we've studied. Okay, you're supposed to know your opening pretty well. You play the same one multiple times until you, and then you review it. Make sure you know your Joseki pretty well. So I'm just going to go for the influence. You don't have to know every Joseki, but you need to know at least several in your opening. But if you change your opening every game, you're literally going to make life harder on yourself because then you have to learn thousands of Joseki instead of just like a few dozen. And then maybe change your opening every 50 to 100 games. That way you learn more stuff over time. Yeah, this opponent's not being very efficient with their time. You don't want to spend so much of your Fisher clock in just Josekis. Unless it was a tournament. Like, if this was a tournament, sure. But, like, for an online rated match, it's not that big of a deal. Just don't die, like, in the last game. Yeah, just don't... You need to just know your Josekis. That way you don't have to spend so much time on it. Like, I'm getting a time advantage just from knowing what my Joseki is. Okay, and then we pincer. Uh-huh. Isn't my wall facing the wrong side? I mean, it's facing both sides, so it doesn't really matter. But it's technically facing the open side, so it's not that bad. What the heck is that move? Yeah, imagine like I get a stone right here, and if I get the Hane, then I'm building this. And if they get the influence, then I have a wall stopping their influence. But yeah, I do need to use the wall. That is important. So I have two options. And one of them is get the cat out of my face. I'm sorry, buddy, but I can't give you attention right now. Okay, so I have two options, and this is actually why I'm playing the 2-space high, is so I can learn these patterns. So since I don't know the pattern, I have to waste clock time, which is really unfortunate, but that's why I'm playing the 2-space high online and not in a tournament, because I want to learn it. So I can go here, they can go up Hane there, or they might go here, here. But if I go here, so they're probably going to jump, wedge there. That seems reasonable. Yeah, if you don't really know what to do, the big thing to do is just don't die, and then you can look it up after the game. Just make sure you look it up after the game, so that way you actually learn from the game. Otherwise, you just waste your time. Yeah. No reason to lose time on these two moves. They're just the only moves to play. Maybe I could have like went here, but then they wedge and I have 2 cutting points, so there's not really a good point. If he connects right here, then I get to Atari, make a bigger wall. And if he connects right here, I'm alive in the corner. Yeah, if a corner dies, it dies, yeah. I could go here first, but they go up, I Atari there, peep there, or go here, Atari there, Hane. If I want a bigger wall. I could go for the corner, but I really don't like this Panuki. Okay, I'm going for the influence. The stronger you are, usually the better the influence is. So the higher rank you are, usually influence is better. But if you're like double-digit Q, go for the base. Trust me, it'll just work out better. Get to single-digit Q before you start worrying about influence. Okay. Get the empty triangle, and then I can peep. Yep, and then peep. Why are they spending so much time on like the obvious moves? They need to spend time on the not obvious moves. But I guess it's good they're reading. Honestly, like most Q players don't even bother reading. So I actually applaud them for using their time. Optimally, they would use it when they have choices and not when it's there's only one move that you can play, but there's a 16Q1 OGS who likes to play Cosmic style, usually win against them, but they're fun games nonetheless. It is true. Like, honestly, I say make a base instead of influence because it's going to give you higher odds of winning. But in Go, the more fun you're having, the faster you'll improve. So if you want to do Cosmic style, and you can still make it work, it's just going to be harder, but it still works. And if you're having more fun, then at the end of the day, that's more important. Yeah, now they're going to get in time trouble. I want to say they can peep, but then I jump again, and that leaves the peep there, push there, Hane there. But I still have an eye, so I'm good. If they go this way, do I need to respond? I could approach, I could jump, or I could go approach this corner. Or I could even poke here and do some like Chinese variations, Chinese opening variations. Making a base feels important. Yeah, maybe we should just glossy approach it. Let's just glossy approach it. Make a base. Glossy approach, make a base. Oh, I'm gonna get Sente out of this? Awesome. You owe a move. Okay, is this bigger than the approach? I'm actually not sure. This is pretty big. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is Gote though, but the corner is very suboptimal now. Yeah. So I have a lot of thickness. I haven't turned it into anything yet. Oh, you're gonna crawl on the second line. Gross. Go to 4 in a row, then Tanuki. But white only has one corner, or I guess 2 corners of points. So that's what, 10, 12, and this is 4, 6, 8. So that's 20 points plus Comey, so like 27 and a half. So not the end of the world. I should be able to get at least 10 to 15 over here, and 5 up here. So I'm pretty satisfied with this position so far. The bottom, I have a wall to fight and contest, so it's still pretty close. This feels like a good exchange for me, but we'll see in the future how it goes. There's still an invasion point right here. There's a reduction point right here, and maybe an invasion point right here. Okay, so they're going that way. Now, there's 2 ways to handle this. I can block right here, or here to try to get this, or I can go for the attack. And I think attacking with your Melio is usually the answer. Capping is a normal move, but the profit's going to be on the bottom. So let's go for the cap in this direction. If they jump in, then I can just make a base, and I'm happy. Now, technically, I can peep, push, and cut. It's a little uncomfortable, but it might work. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep making my profit. If I go here, they're going to go here. And if I go here or here, seems okay. If I go here, I'm going to get pincered and then a high approach. What would be most uncomfortable for white? Probably making an influence and they have to deal with it, right? Usually players hate invading because they feel uncomfortable. So I think I'll go that route. This doesn't have a good relationship with this stone, though. But neither does this one. So I think I'm going to go here. And then later I can play a double large knight to enclose this. So white needs to deal with it. That is an ugly move. Like, I teach 20 Qs not to do that move. Because you just get double honeyed. You could have played a shoulder hit. You could have invaded. Do I go this way and keep the cutting point activated? I think so. I'm not in danger of death because I have access to the corner. Keeping cutting points alive, because cutting points are the secret to middle game. I could go here for the points. That would be profit immediately. I'm actually not sure. I'm between these 2 moves. I could also just touch Nobi it, but I like taking the liberties of this one. This is really passive, but I'm going to take a territory lead. Do I go here now? This feels big. Because technically the top is pretty difficult for white to handle, and I can always make life in the corner. So let's just do this and say I have a lead. I have more territory. What are you going to do about it? You don't have a Moyo yet. Thank you for the Tiger's Mouth. This is usually very good for the Tiger's Mouth person. That's why we don't do these moves anymore. Yeah, so if your opponent gives you a Tiger's Mouth to defend your Moyo, take it. Because the Tiger's Mouth attacks this section very, very strongly. Oh my gosh. Now I don't have to worry about the clamp thanks to the Tiger's Mouth. Because if they clamp, I descend. They peep, I do that. I do have to worry about the clamp, cut, Atari there, Atari, and then Atari. So I'm going to go right here. Because I do need to worry about the cutting point. So I'm reading my cutting point. Now I could just Tiger's Mouth and that would fix everything. Do I go ahead and do that? Let's see. Clamp, descend, there, Atari, there, Atari, 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 there, Nobi. Sure, I'll fix. Fixing cutting points is important. It's very basic. Yeah. Okay, so we counted white at what? 27? And now we just have to count this. So 10, 20, 22. Optimistically give it 25. So let's say 52 and a half. I have 5. How much is this? 6, 16, 17, 19, 20, 30, 32, plus 5, 37, plus probably another 15. So 47, 52. Oh, is it still close? Holy crap. Okay, if it's close, then what if I just play this and get more points? And then try to turn this into Dame. Yeah, that seems like a plan. We don't need the best plan, we just need a plan. Oh my gosh, you're gonna give it to me again? You kill so much Aji when you do this. Honestly, I should have cut. I should have just cut. I played this too fast. That was very bad of me. Can I Tiger's Mouth to block that? It gives them a peep, so I'm gonna go here. It gives them 2 points, but that makes sure this cut doesn't Atari into something stupid. Whatever. It's 2 points. 2 points. I know I'm a Dom player, but like, I don't wanna. Okay, they get that. They're probably gonna Hana and give me the Tiger's Mouth again, but I think what I'm gonna do is peep this and start threatening my own center since they're not going to. I could shoulder hit right here, or I can Knight's Move right here. I can also jump right here and then invite the push and cut so I can Atari. But that gives up like 6 points, and I don't think I get 6 points on the outside. So probably I can do this locally. Yeah, but I think shoulder hit's going to be better. But let's get this move first. Sure, let's get this move first. Oh, I'm getting low on time, so I need to play a little bit faster. Okay. This is fine. Okay, we just sacrifice the stone and we're fine. They Hane, I cut, they cut, I descend. Okay. We still have shoulder hits, so this is kind of a side Joseki. We can do this and then jump back right here. This gives us the influence. It's kind of a Joseki on the side against that 2-space jump. And then we double Hane normally. And cut Atari there, descend there, push, turn, connect, kill. Is that worth it? Oh, well, they just fixed it. That's nice. Let's fix my cutting point. Okay, so they get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Maybe 10. I get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, maybe 14. Can go here or here. Let's do this, and then when they Hane, I can Hane. And this will threaten some corner. Okay. If they cut, I Atari their connect. They push, I just Tiger's Mouth. So I have a plan for the cutting point, so I'm going to ignore. What's next? Maybe shoulder hit right here. Starting to get the second line moves, though. I want to say this is smaller than this. This is 2, 4, 5, 6 points, maybe. And this is 2, 4, 6, maybe 8. So this should be slightly bigger. Now I could Hane, but in the corner they can actually ignore the cutting point, and it's only like 4 points for them. So if I go here, I'm threatening monkey jump. It's Gote though, which is 2, 4, 6, 7 points. If I go here, they go there, turn in. So I have to go here if I want to block this. This is 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh. All right, monkey jumps. I'm just doing monkey jumps. Okay, just defend, watch my cutting points. Little nervous under time pressure. Oh, thank goodness they didn't wedge. I guess I could have double Atari. Never mind. This monkey jump is big. Don't get cut. It's pretty easy move, and I'm trying to gain time right now. Okay, but you took these 6 to 8 points, and I'm going to take these 6 points in Sente. Yeah. Let's descend right here, right in the corner. So I got all of that. There is a peep right here, and that it is Gote for white though. And if I go here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. If I go here, it's 5 points. This looks bigger. Okay, if I go here, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Take gum clock. Yep, that's their right. That's their right. And I'm going to, if they Hane here and there's a cut, Tari there, jump. Okay, so I can connect, and this is now Gote. Yep. Is that Sente? I'll pretend it is. I don't think it is, but just in case, because I'm short on time. Better to be safe than sorry. Yep, that's Sente. Yep. I'll block. Let's just gain points right now and gain some time. The heck? Are you crazy? You're not getting away with that. You're not getting away with that. No, you're not getting away with that. Okay, you get this Atari. So you lose 2 or 3 points. Actually, more than that, because you could have attached Hane, Nobi there, you would have gotten 2 or 3 points right there. You gave me another point. I thought you were going to Atari. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I assumed you were going to reduce. Yep. I already read that in my head and counted that earlier. Yep. Now can I go right here? I think so. Yeah, don't immediately fix these second line cuts without reading, because a lot of the times you can gain an extra point or two. If I go here, nothing crazy. So now it's time to go here, I guess. And then this is getting big. Why did I not just connect? That was stupid. Actually, ironically, it fixes this. That's funny. I accidentally did a good move. Yep. This honey's getting big. This is getting big. Let's do this. I know it's at least 5 points. Hane is what? 2 or 3 points? This Atari's not Sente. That's only 1, 2.5. So this is bigger. This is getting big, but that leads to potentially nothing, I guess? No. I think it's nothing. I want to say it's fine. If I'm wrong, I just lose a lot of points. No big deal. Okay. Let's take because of the double Atari. Yep, we already read this. Not seeing anything different. I'm reading on my opponent's turn as much as I can. Just Atari, push, cut. Okay, that was Gote. This is our right. Let's take away these points for white, because that was definitely Sente. Let's see, this is a 2-point move. Do I really need to fix this? Sure, whatever. Let's Gote for white. Okay, that's a 2-point move. That's a 2.5-point move. So this is getting big now. And this is also a 2-point move. It doesn't threaten a cutting point though. This is also a 2 or 3-point move. Let's do this one first. This can give me a lot of nice follow-ups. Is this Sente? Maybe. See, all that's left is 2-point moves, so I don't think I lose a lot if I'm wrong. These go here, and then I'm going to connect and threaten your whole corner. Yep, and now I'm going to connect. I really wanted this move, honestly. Okay, I think there's something in the corner. The moment I get a chance, I'm going to that corner. That is not Sente. Let's check this corner. I have 37 seconds. Maybe it's a Seki. I want to say it's a Seki. Mm-hmm. I guess it's not a Seki if they give up the 3 stones. What if I go here? No, then they can double Atari me. Okay, I guess I get 3 stones for it. Whatever. I get 3 stones. Because they just go right here and give up the 3 stones. Now it's a 1,000-year co. Look up 1,000-year co if you don't know what it is. Do they have a co threat? They don't have a co threat. That's not a co threat! Oh my gosh! You could have played like second line cut right here or anything. It wasn't going to be big enough, but this is not a co threat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And this is why we do some Mega Dragon day groups. Thank you for the game. I don't have a review yet. It's in the works. So we're going to show this on OGS real quick to see what the graph says. It looks like before I kill the corner, I was up by 17 points. So comfortable lead. And then they played that. Yeah, they can't do that. Looks like I was up by 10, actually. Closer than I thought. Did I have Comey? Or did they have Comey? Yeah, they had Comey. Closer than I expected it to be for a 3Q, but I guess they just played really well. It was a pretty neutral game. And I didn't really fight a lot. I just went for a points lead and ran with it. So it was a pretty calm judgment game. But you have to know your life and death. So this is going to be corner life and death, if you want to get good at that. Let me actually... Oh, we don't have AI. Dadgummit. I can't wait to get AI on some Mega Dragon. So I would like to know what this move is. Let's go to Josekipedia. There, pass, there. Come on, you don't have the approach. It's one of the most basic ones. AI Sensei. Let's just play at a very basic variation, right? I forget what white played. Oh yeah, white played this corner, that's right. Let's do that. And that. And then that. This is a slow move, but I want to see what happens if I go here. There, pincer. I'm gonna pincer. Okay, this is a green move. This is a move. Okay, I was gonna cut this if they did this. And then I just fix the cutting point. So this is the key move, is fix your cutting point then. You just can't forget to fix your cutting point. And if they do this, I just wedge, like I did. I do take the corner? Shocking. Consider me shocked. I'm surprised you take the corner. Legitimately surprised. GG. were you my opponent? Let me game history. Were you my opponent? If you were my opponent, you played really well for a 3Q because normally I've been seeing 3Qs and 2Qs die to me in the middle game because they just don't defend themselves for some reason. Or they just don't know a basic shape. So getting to within 10 points or 17 points of a 1 or 2 on OGS is, I think, pretty impressive for a 3Q. Yeah, you just got to know your corner life and death, which Sumego Dragon has. Just hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay, so let's give it a minute so we don't play the same people, and then we'll play another game. Okay. We did just review stuff too, so I think it's fine. A 4Q? Okay. Okay. And why does no one want handicap? I should be giving you handicap. I have handicap turned on. It's just I don't require it. This is gonna be a game, I guess. To be fair, I'm 1 on. I entered as 1 on. I'm not trying to sandbag. I just want opponents. That's my issue. And there's not enough Dawn players. Like, I don't have any Dawn player opponents. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you're AFK. I guess they were waiting a while or something? I don't know. Oh, I forgot I could click this to see my stuff. I'm going to add game history here as well. Oh, and I can click this to edit the go board now. That's nice. It's not obvious, so I'll have to make the name clickable as well to do the same thing. Oh, I can click settings to edit the go board. Duh. Forgot about that. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're just rotating the board now. Is that what we're doing? Okay. Cross I think is good for white by like a point or two. By like maybe half a point to a point. I don't know. When I have Komi. Do I have Komi? I have 6.5 Komi. It's Japanese rules, yeah. Okay, we're going to approach. Basic Josekis. All right, as far as I know, this is like super urgent to respond to. Unfortunately, no. I legit have no idea how to do it. And I'm currently working with OGS to get the AI reviews set up and everything else, and working out a payment plan with them. So I think I'm going to focus on just supporting OGS. If you want Fox support, Weiqi Hub is a really good app if you want that, because it has OGS, Fox, and Taijum. So Sumego Dragon will not be doing Fox, unfortunately. I'm just too invested in OGS right now. Do I want to... Which pincer do I want? Let's go high to develop. Ideally, I do want to support the Western Go server, so I think I still want to support OGS by contributing, especially since they have the API and let me build the play online features, because Fox is not obvious where the API is. That's something. Should I just make a base? Corner enclosure is bigger, I think. Actually, let me reduce this real quick. This is a punishment to the small enclosure now. Maybe I should just 2-space high and fight down here. This is a way to make black over concentrated. Locally, I could do this. Globally, I think it's too early. So let's go one more right here, so I can support the fight. Oh yeah, midnight is just a matter of time. Honestly, midnight's biggest thing is life and death, right? But given enough games, you'll solve problems in your game naturally. So, like, it's just a matter of time for midnight. Push again? Like, I can sacrifice all that. That's 6, 8, 10, 12 points. Can you do that? I'll pretend you can, because I don't want to crawl in the second line. I'm going to push, though. Make sure I have the cutting points. And then I'll Hane. One more for good measure. That is not as Sente as you would hope it would be. If I jump, you push there, cut, tiger. Jump, push there, cut, connect. Nobi, jump. Yeah, it's not as Sente as you would like it to be. Okay. This gives me access to your corner. What? What, you got a weak group? You don't have time for this. I'm going here for fourth line territory for free. That's what I'm doing. I could surround it, which is probably better, honestly. I don't know what Plug is doing. Do I diagonal? Do I peep? Let's peep. Get this a little over concentrated, maybe. Cut. It's important that I keep the stump cut off for the fight. Okay, and now I just surround. This is what I mean, like 3Q, 2Qs, and I guess 4Qs are not playing defense. Like, just don't die. You pretty much play like a Dawn player. You're just, like, dying. Yeah, jump was very important. Yeah, this is kind of important. Kind of an important move because of this cutting point right here. Now, if Bats was playing like no murder or whatever, Bats would fix the cutting point. But I think I'm going to go right here and fight this cutting point. I want to say it'll be okay. I'm also getting a little concerned about this cutting point. Yeah, this is getting tricky to kill this. I need to be very cautious in this attack. So this might live because I have cutting points and your opponent can live through cutting points. So I need to be very, very careful here. So I might just let black live so I don't die. Because not dying is more important than losing the game, right? Yeah, what would Bats do? This is really big, but I'm getting concerned. But if I go here, he's gonna turn and I jump. It's not the end of the world since I'm not going to die. That's the important thing. Excuse me. That's the important thing. I just don't want to die. Yeah, let's just connect. Getting surrounded is painful, but technically we're surrounding black first, so it should be to our advantage. But let's just not die. Black might have some ice space right here. Not much we can do about it. Keep him cut. That is how he has to live at 2 points. There's not much we can do about this. That does not work. It just straight up doesn't work. Can black live? I'm a little concerned to go for a capture race. I think I'll be okay. So I could take the eye here, or I could take the eye here. I think I'm going to go right here to make sure I have 2 eyes in case he cuts right here. So let's go right here. Now I think I'm going to let this eye happen just to make sure this cut doesn't ever become a thing. Again, I'm still okay with black living. I don't know how they're going to live, but I'm not against it. Okay, there's 1 eye. They just need 1 more. See, making sure I'm alive is so important. The Hane on the first line never makes an eye. What are you doing? That's Gote. You can't connect. I guess you could have. I would have blocked. Okay, yeah, I would block here as white. No, I would push. I would push because now this is a weak group while you're trying to live. So you connect there and white goes here. And now it's a weak group. Yeah, GG. GG. Can black live? I don't think so. The only thing to worry about is this cutting point, right? But I'm alive now. This peep is Sente. I make a bamboo. They make a tiger's mouth. I push there and then there. So it should be a false line no matter what. So I think black's resignation is justified. We could turn right here, but because of these 2 moves that black just played, this group in the corner is getting really, really weak. So when the black turns right here and I jump, this corner is going to start dying. So this is kind of a disaster for black, yeah. 51 points. It looks like I'm up by only 4.5, so black could have lived somehow. I told you, I felt like black could live. I don't know how, but the AI is magical. The AI can do witchcraft, okay? It's hard to kill with cutting points. That's why you don't aim for it. If they die, great, but you're trying to make sure you don't die when you attack with cutting points. Yeah, when you have cutting points, you have to be very, very cautious. Don't go for the kill like super strong when you have cutting points, because it could very, very quickly backfire and could turn into a capture race that you lose. Yeah, so the AI says black could have lived. I don't know how, but whatever. GG. Okay, looks like someone's available. Didn't just play them. I can't see the game history. Dang. Oh well. I guess I could look at my game history on OGS. Oh, I played them 2 games ago. Okay. So they're going start points. Yeah, it looks like it was the first game I played. Yeah. This is one where they didn't know the Joseki, right? Are they gonna know it this time? Maybe I should like change it up on them. Play a different Joseki. Okay, and then this is the move that we're playing at this opening lately. Oh, the cat is looking for mom. Cat is looking for the wife. Okay, and this Joseki is very easy. Like, you can do this like 90% of the time. Honestly, I should stop doing it because I'm overly relying on it. If you tiger, I 2 space. Okay, so 1 space. Now you jump back. Okay, okay. What type of game do I want to play? If I 3-3, they get influenced, then I'm gonna get attacked, which, you know, that's a way to play. That's fine. If I approach, we could try the pincer again. The pincer actually looks quite nice with this high stone, so let's try that. Pier, pincer, then low, because I'm high right here. I want to go low over here. They messed up the Joseki last time, so maybe they'll just go here. I forget what Nada is. Nada, is that like Descend? Or are you talking about the Avalanche? Kick, huh? Basic, but I guess works. Q4 is black. Okay, so going for the Avalanche. Yeah. Please don't pincer. You should know this at 3. Okay, thank you. Always go high at dawn level. Never go low at dawn level. Center is too important at dawn level. If you're double digit Q, always go low. Single digit Q, you can choose what style you have. Dawn level, you have to go high. Okay. I think I Atari, right? Or is the influence too good? I forget. I forget. It's good for someone. This is the vital point of this Joseki, so it's very important. Three three would actually be very, very nice now because I have a stone stopping the influence on both directions. Okay, I think we're going to go base first. That's classy approach, but this is really big. But then he pincers, I pincer, jump, jump, jump there, and I'm not quite alive. Let's classy approach it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Make a base, make a base. Okay, so we got 25, 30 points with Komi. They have an invasion right here that I would love to learn how to do properly. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 23 points. This is not points yet because I have an evasion right here and right here. That's fair. That's actually a really big move. What do I do on this board? I could unsettle black's corner. That feels big, or I can approach. Let's unsettle. Attacking feels the most fun. Points-wise, the game's still close. Influence-wise, black might be a little ahead in influence. Okay. Tiger. Tiger's what I would expect. Okay. Can I push? I think I can push now. Because now he doesn't have the tiger to jump into the corner and kill me. Now he has to play this, and then I can Hane. Then he Hanes, and there's potential for a ko, or I connect. He connects, I push there, cut there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. This should be Sente. And it's really important that you get comfortable at single digit Q with these corners. So make sure you're doing a lot of corner life and death problems. Because it's really, really important that you get comfortable with these. So that way you can do these invasions and not stress. Yeah, the influence is more important though. That's why I have a high stone. Now I can connect, push there, push, Hane. Hane might be dangerous. I think I'll just go here though. And I'm thinking I might sacrifice these 2 stones because it's only 2, 4, 6, 8 points. It's big, I guess, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like amazing. Okay, so I can do a horse face, or I can shoulder hit. Shoulder hit leaves the peep, but I think the peep's not that big of a deal, probably. Let's shoulder hit, push, jump. Gives him a large corner, though, but he has no points aside from the right. But I also have no points. I'm in a tricky situation. You know, I should have connected because this would have been a weak group, and weak groups are more important. I should have fought. That's my mistake. Yeah, this is a mistake. Normally it's fine, but since there was a weak group, the weak groups are more important. So yeah, this was a mistake. This was good for black. So I feel behind. I think I'm losing. I think that put me behind actually. Okay, so let's be patient and play defense. Let's get our move. 3. We already said we're sacrificing those 2, so we don't care. Okay. I want to say attaches the move. I want to say attaches the move. And then influence for corner. Technically not what the starport wants, but since I had an extension on both sides, this is probably the best this corner could hope for. It means I didn't take advantage of it though, so maybe that move was slow, but then I would have gotten attacked, but maybe a fight would be better. Hard to say. Yeah, so I'm definitely losing. 10, 6, 8. We'll just make it 20 to easier to count. Always go 4. And then I counted this was like 20 earlier, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So 25, but I also have invasion Aji, so we'll say maybe 20. This is 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So if we combine those, technically it'd be 50, 56, 58, 60. If I'm giving worst case scenario, this is 15, probably 20. Right, 10 right here, so that's 25. At least 5 right here, 30, 40, 45, or 46 and a half. 46 and a half, so I'm down by 14 in a worst case scenario. I don't think it's worst case scenario, so I'm probably down by 10. Okay, let's probe this one. There's a lot of Aji in here. Everyone always backs off. Why do they not fight? This is a pretty interesting fight. Yeah, the fight's quite exciting to try. Okay, that should have caught me up maybe 5 points, but they get influence for it, so still not quite comfortable yet. They do have to use the influence. That is not Sente yet. So black probably wants a shoulder hit, so maybe I should just Knight's move. Yeah, because black's move is shoulder hit, right? So I should take that away from him. And this should catch me up a little bit. Okay, cut is pretty much the only move. Yeah, you gotta cut with your Moyo, like right there. You gotta fight. This is like no option. You have to attack with your Moyo. Cannot back down from a fight when you have the Moyo. Yep. Cut. It's like it's only choice. You have to cut. Okay. I think this to cut off this down here is probably the answer. This empty, jump, push there, cut, Atari there, Ane there, it's one eye. And it does have an escape route. No, it doesn't. Push, knight, push there, cut, Atari there, descend, turn, Ane, block there, jump, push, 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 cut, Nobi, jump, knight's move, push there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be able to get 5. Or I could just cut directly and get the influence. That's fine. No needs reading. Why bother reading? Why do I even bother? Just give me a cutting point to attack you. Okay. Oh, win by time. I don't want to win by time though. GG. I'm only up by half a point. They're by 6 and 6.7. I thought I was down by 9. It was 6.7. Okay, GG. Thanks for the game. Okay, okay. You want to play one more? Probably play one more, right? Let's give it a second. I don't want to play the same person. Okay, let's play. Yeah, I appreciate the ones who are sticking around and watching, because I know it's a pretty tough competition with Bats and Midnight as well. All three of us streaming games at the same time. Da, 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 da. Two Don sucks at getting games. The higher Don rank you get, the harder it is to get a game. People don't really want to play 2 or 3 Dons or 4 Dons. And the default is plus or minus 3. So at 2 Don, you only have access to like 1 queue, sometimes 2 queues. And there's not a ton of them. It's a lot more 3 or 4 queues. Seven players looking for games. None of them except a 2 Don. Unfortunate. Ooh, almost 200 live games being played. 191, 192, 191. Nice. Almost 200 live games being played. We need that number to grow to like 500 to 1,000. But everyone wants to play correspondence instead of playing live. It's very unfortunate. Hey, we get a game. Ooh, against the Dawn player? 3 Dawn! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Time to get crushed. OJ's 3 Dawns are like super strong. Yeah, OGS 3 Dawns are like super duper strong. when they play moves. No, I wanted to play a 3-Don. I've been dealing with like 3 Qs and 4 Qs. Come on. Give me a Don game. Oh. I'm so sad. I was fully expecting to lose that game too. Hello, cat. How are you? How are you doing? Are you just waiting for mom to get home? You just want attention? Yeah, you're very quiet now that I'm holding you. As long as I'm giving you attention, you're quiet, huh? He's so quiet now that I'm holding him. Okay, I need to play Go. That's the same, dude. All right, go meow. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I don't want white against the 3-Don. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Oh, sure, now you want to play. Now that you have an advantage. Whatever. Whatever. Are you going in songs points lover? Is that what we're doing? No? Mm-hmm. And then 2 space. Oh, not 2 space. Just approach, I guess. It's fine. Oh, you dirty, dirty punk. Oh, you're going for this, huh? If only I knew it. It's fine. I'm just going to back off and fix my cutting point. I'm not going down this route. Yeah, you go here and I'll shoulder hit. I don't want to go down that route. I'm sorry. I'm not dealing with the 19-point trick play, especially when you have a star point on top of it. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Fine, whatever. Get 4 in a row. Why push if you're not going to cut? Yeah. Usually you don't push if you're not going to cut, but whatever. Maybe it's fine. Okay, next, open corner. You gonna do it again? Thought so. What do I want to do this time? I need to memorize this, honestly. I don't have it memorized. Do they not have it memorized? It's their trick move. Yeah. Now, I think I want to do this, but I also want to do this. Or this. Tough decision, tough decision. Let's go for basic, because I don't know it, so let's not die. It's going to put me a little behind, though. I kind of know it, but I don't really have it memorized. It's really annoying. So we're going to go the I don't want to die route. Yep. Now in this case, I can make you bump your own head, which is nice. Bonk your head, bonk, bonk, bonk your head. And here we're just leaving the cutting access to the cutting points. Bonk, bonk, bonk your head. Okay, say bonk, bonk on the head. Now the cool thing about the reason I left a stone here is if I pincer right here, then I can bring out the stone, sacrificing, get the influence. Okay, let's enclose a corner. Pincer, Stroseki. I probably could have two-spaced since I have a stone right here. Are you gonna give me more Moyo? Oh dear. You're giving me more Moyo? You are so confident. Your confidence is staggering. You can't cut me. You'll die. Okay. Yep, 3 downs can read. 3 downs can read. Yeah, it's fine. This gives me corner options. So he's probably going to Nobi and then leaves the cutting point open. And the cutting point's not a net if he does that. Which is annoying. So when he cuts, I have to Nobi. But I should have influence to fight for this cutting point. So it should be fine. Oh, he just fixed it for me. How nice. Okay, but he's probably going to take Sente for it. I don't think you can do this. Push. I think I'll sacrifice the 4 stones. It's a lot of points, but I can cut him off right here. And then he attaches right here. Okay. Just do it. Let's just do it. I don't really see an alternate. I'm not giving him a Panuki in the center. What's the score? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Maybe 30. 10, 12. Let's count 2 points for thickness. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38. I'm a little ahead. So that's nice. But if I sacrifice these 4 stones, I might not be. Because that's 8, 10, 12, or 2, 4, 6, 8. I guess it's fine. Okay, double honey. And then live in the corner is more points, right? Not quite worth. Go ahead and get it once though. Let's put a stone there so I can capture it later. Yeah, not quite worth. Yeah. Gotta fight with your Moyo. Now this is probably where I'm gonna lose. Because fighting against the 3 downs really hard. Let's push and cut. gonna be pretty hard to attack this entire thing. I mean, I could go for more. But I need something, right? So this is probably wrong. It's the safe move, though. Yeah. But now I've fixed my cutting point, so I think I'm fine. Now we need to attack. So is turn the move, or is take the, or is cap the 1-point jump the move? There, or something. There, cut, tar, there, push. Let's turn. Knight's move is normally the move. Can I attach? That might kill this Anji, though. That's Knight's move. Yeah, so this is something. It should still be a game, but attacking a 3-don is hard. Okay, that's the shape point. Because I'm aiming for profit right here. Because he took my profit right there. I gotta switch where I get my profit. But I need my profit. I need something. I need something from this attack. Okay, but that's a ladder, so I'm fine. Read that earlier. Okay. If I wreck this, that's also profit. I don't really think I have a choice here, but Denobi. Because I can't really do anything else, right? Yeah, it's just Denobi. And then wreck the right side. What's the score? 10, 12. That's the tricky part. Because I have to get my profit, but let's see. I have 12 solid points. And then if I count the influence, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So like 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32 maybe, plus Comey. So let's say 36 and a half. Then black has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. It's close. Definitely a close game. If he goes right here, that'd be painful. Yeah, if he went right here, that'd be a confidence move that he's going to live in the center. But whatever. Okay, so this is something. This is something. And black's still not alive. So we still have a good chance to profit. Can't cut it. So surround it is? Or do I surround this way? Surrounding this way seems better. Okay, we're gonna aim for like 5 or 6 points here. And Sente. That's our goal. Don't aim for profit that you can't handle. Cut should be the move. Then Atari and knows the Suji. 1, 2, 3. 2. This is not fun. This is not fun. There, 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 there. One. So hard to read this. No, there's no way to save these. There's no way to save these. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, it's just profit, but he has profit, or he has life that cancels out half my profit at least. So that's like, that sucks. That kind of sucks. Yeah. This is big. This is big, or maybe this is big. This is big. This is big. All right, this one is the most aggressive, so let's go for that one. I guess you can just clamp that. Maybe the Vita point was here. This might not be the Vita point, because if you just clamp, there's not a good response, is there? Okay, maybe it's fine. Yeah, from what I can read, it seems fine. Because I have a Hane here, I have a connection here, and there's a cutting point there. Here, descend, Hane, Hane, connect, connect, push, Hane, Atari, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, but I can push out. There, descend, Hane, there, there. Anything I'm missing? I don't think so. Gotta trust my reading. If I'm wrong, I learned something. That is not Sentai. At all. Okay, what's next? This descend is big. Maybe descend right here. Yeah, because the descend threatens the corner and the Aji right here at the same time. I know my life and death, right? Right? There's no way I'm gonna mess this corner up, right? Not a chance I'll die right here, right? I'm fine. I'm fine. I know my corner of life and death. Is that Sentai? That's feeling pretty Sentai. It's Fisher, so every single move you get 7 seconds. That's big. That is big. Can I get away with the Tanigi? I don't think so. Crap. 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 Ooh, this cutting ball works. That's nice. Am I gonna die right here? I don't think I care because I have an eye right here and then I have an eye over there. I hope I'm not gonna die. Tari? There? 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 I lost it? There? There. Push there. That's not an Atari. That's an Atari, and then I pushed it. I think I'm okay. Actually, I can just go right here first. Yeah, I can just go right there first. That's fine. I'm fine. Nothing to worry about. Not even close. No stress. Nothing to worry about. Not even close. Hello, Paige. How are you? Hold up. Did I just lose my Miai? Hold up. I did. We did have a good Thanksgiving. Oh, I just did this out of order. Am I okay? Am I still okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I versus freaking I. No I. I versus no I. Crap. I butchered this. I butchered this hard. I could have just sacrificed the 2 stones and killed this. Oh my gosh, I didn't even need the tiger's mouth. I threw the game. I didn't need the tiger's mouth because I could just sack the 2 stones to kill these 3 stones, so we couldn't even cut. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I missed that. Ah, so stupid. Need more life and death. Ah, that's a throw-in, that's a throw-in, that's a throw-in, that's a throw-in. GG, GG, GG. My bad, my bad, my bad. Told you I was gonna lose that. He's up by 26? Even if I go here? Oh, actually, I go here. I go here. He's up by 26 points? Really? If it does this, I just sacrifice and kill these. Oh, wow, so stupid. This was such a stupid move. Ah, what a not Dawn level move. If I take, he goes here, I go here, he goes here, and if I go here, he's alive. I go here, he goes here, I go here, he goes here, I go here. He goes here, I go here, he goes here, and that cutting point activates. I'm not alive even if I do this? Hold up. Oh, I'm dead no matter what. Wow, I way overestimated the health of this group. Okay. Okay, so this was bigger than I thought. Because there's no connection right here, because I can cut right here. Because that's a Salvatore. One blunder. One blunder. Black's only up by 8.5 if I do this. Yeah, within 6 to 8 points. That's how close it was. I definitely fell behind in the center. Looks like it was even. Man, this is why we need the AI set up on Smago Dragon. Yeah, this is not good, right? Because when they do this, I have to do this, this, or this, this to make life, and then the Atari push, Atari there, Atari there, and then they don't have the ladder. Yeah, I didn't think this was good for me, but maybe this was better than I thought it was. This doesn't seem that bad for me. It's so hard to attack Dawn players. Oh my gosh. I should have done this instead. Is that what it's saying? Or black should have done this. I should have peeped apparently. I actually was really concerned if black would go here. Because apparently I go there and then there or something. It's really hard to kill this. Especially if I have to cut first and then black just gets to Hane. So I was actually really concerned about this. So this peep was bad. I should have just did that or something. I'm not sure about this. Maybe I should have done this one. Because this one ended up getting cut. I did squeeze it though. That was nice. Rough game. Cutting points, man. It's so important. So important. Oh well, we went 3-1. That's fine. I figured I might lose to 3-Don. 3-Dons on OGS are really, really strong. Yeah, 3-Don OGS is really strong. Back to 1-Don. Back to 1-Don I go. 1.6 Don. Looks like 1 or 2 more wins. Back to 2-Don. Yeah, I can go between like 1-Don and 2-Don, but 3-Don's like really hard. All right, I think that's a pretty good stream. I'm gonna go ahead and get off and get back to coding Smago Dragon some more. Let's raid Midnight, and then Midnight can raid Bats. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the games today. It was nice to get to play instead of just code all day. But I am about to start coding again. Shout out to the Black Friday deal. It's our Black Friday B-Fry 25. It's 1 month free of Smago Dragon for if you're not subscribed and you want to try out Premium. You get a month for free if you use B-Fry 25 if you want to try it out. You can try it out on smagodragon.com. It's actually where we're playing, and you can do Go puzzles and a bunch of other stuff. All right, with that, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.